person. They are not goated at all.
I was about to say, to be quite frank with you, I am not goated. I am, in fact, not down with the youth and the kids. I am old. I am what some youth might call ancient, antediluvian. Near-death experiences are my norm when awakening.
You telling me this fucking vampire is old?
Some may also call you wrinkly.
You're telling me this man ate a diluvian? Can you tell that I like the you're telling me a shrimp fried this rice?
Damn it, Ida, you're not supposed to explain the joke.
I'm sorry, how many Gars licked this bread? It really will.
I love that joke so much. It's so
You see, because the more you explain the joke, everyone can then get in on the joke, and that itself helps morale, so then everyone... I'm doing it, aren't I? Fuck!
Oh my god. Alright, my sweet, lovely little vampires. I didn't tag you in today's thing. Let me do that real quick, because I forgot.
Fine, I gotta get my jokes in, because Lizzie's probably not surviving this next encounter.
I mean... What classifies surviving?
Existing as her own separate physical entity as she is now.
Okay, that's fair.
I know what I'm into.
Look, you don't need a sense of self. It's fine.
I didn't say Lizzie was leaving the game. I just said she wasn't surviving.
A sense of
Already
self.
died. What's the big deal?
Classic death.
All right. Before we get too into this, gonna throw down some spicy in our out of character because Velma is peak. Anyway.
What?
Our out of character.
Nice.
Yeah, some spice. Some delicious spice. Because she's both naughty and nice. Alright. Apologies, our wonderful little chat. I am very sleepy. So if I take a moment to say things or to get into character, or I say some really out-of-pocket things, please forgive me.
Chat might forgive you, but Twitch terms of services may never forgive you.
Twitch terms and services can come lick every part of my asshole. It's fine.
I mean, they'll probably do it. Don't challenge them.
Look, Bezos got that eye twitch. He might be into it. Anyway. Oh, fuck. What'd you...
Sorry, Chet. I'm making wanted posters for the party for a thumbnail. And I started on Ander, and the reference I have for the cowboy hat is very small. So before I blew the hat up, like stretched it out to fit,
It's so tiny.
Holy shit.
Oh. It's very funny.
Oh my god.
In a widow hat. Big man in a widow hat. 10 points to any house that understands that reference.
I do not understand this reference, but I am also tired.
Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad and like cried from laughter.
There we go. This has now joined the memes for this session. It is immortalized on the Bee of Sky.
Wonderful.
So I'd like to point out also before we get into this. So I've had this problem where I have two screens open. For those that don't know, I have a screen for DM things so I can reveal people, but I also don't want my players who might be watching stream or might not be to get spoiled on anything, and I don't want the chat to get spoiled on everything I might have on my screen. So I put one screen into player mode, and then just give myself access to all the characters as a player, so that I can see through them. And then I have another screen which is DM mode, which allows me to show new characters, edit other characters, so on and so forth. The problem is, when I play music, it plays through both. I had to go and find an extension for fucking Google Chrome to mute exactly this one tab, the player tab, so that I only record music for one tab instead of getting it double layered over each other.
That is the main thing that keeps me from using Chrome as a browser, is that they only let you mute entire websites instead of individual tabs. I fucking hate it.
Yeah, Firefox has that built in.
It sure do.
Like, I can just go up to my tab, there's a little little speaker there, and I can just...
Yep. I wish I could do that. Alas, I had to get a whole extension for it. So... Excuse me, Bottom? I just prefer Chrome. I'm not a big fan of Firefox. Even though Chrome has probably the most vulnerability. For those that don't know, Chrome has some of the biggest vulnerabilities for getting hacked. If your Discord gets hacked, your Chrome is probably hacked. Enjoy!
That is how most of the Discord hacks work, is the program targets Chromium-based browsers, which is most browsers nowadays, so...
Yep.
If you get hacked
And
to
I
Discord,
switched to
it is-
fucking... I switched to fucking Firefox in middle school because I was a baby furry, and I went, that one has Fox in the name, and I have never...
Look, I'm not gonna lie, I did that too, but I eventually moved to Chrome.
I did that as well,
I have
but
staunchly
felt limited
refused to do
on
any browser research whatsoever. I have been a die-hard Firefox user for 2 decades.
It only took me getting hacked twice before I swapped fully over to Firefox.
Actually, that's not entirely true. I attempted to use Opera for like a week, but I don't like that Opera has to do its little song and dance every time it turns on. That got old after about the week of me trying
Look,
it.
you gotta know what brand you're using. Anyway, we're 15 minutes in, and we're talking nerd shit. I guess we're about to do talking more nerd shit, but this is not a podcast. This is a vampire podcast. So, dear Natalie, who were you going to talk to at end? Because I don't see you standing in front of anyone yet.
Yeah, so, let's see. The current plan was kind of walking over to... Ooh, I always forget which one was that follows the... I need to get my notes up here.
Notes.
The Road of
Came
Kings.
from the...
Yeah.
Vanessa?
What's her name? Oh, I was talking to Marianne before, right?
Yeah, you were talking to the purple hair one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and had a lot of flirting with that. I believe the God, not all these have roads yet, which is the hard part.
What's her name? One of the Vitae Mortis.
Oh, Vanessa.
Vanessa. Yeah. Walking over to talk to her, but remember specifying last time that I was trying to put off an air of, you know, if you want to talk to me, come over and talk to me. Kind of
That's
thing. See if anybody
right.
else-
You were seeing if people would walk up to you.
Mhm.
Alas, no
Completely
one
naked,
at.
of course.
Yes. You are naked, and some of the others have also gotten naked, or at least partially unclothed.
I'm pretty sure Lizzie is still currently wearing her dress as a skirt.
Potentially.
Sounds right.
Yes, because your booba is indeed
so.
outies. This is in terms of Jesus Christ, I forgot about all those rules. In terms of you being shunned or shamed for any of this, no one seems to care one way or the other. No one approaches you at this exact moment, Natalie, but you're definitely giving off the approachable aura that you want to give off.
If there's any characters you want to show off, you can.
There definitely is to
Yeah,
some
okay.
degree.
Heading over to Vanessa.
Okay.
Heading on over. Is she like in the middle of a conversation?
Okay. Sorry, sound wasn't coming
Hello?
through on my end. She is not. She is actually sitting. I say sitting. She is standing there with her hands like folded over each other, looking all prim and proper, but standing quite tall, even though she is not a very tall woman. And she does give off that air of being far bigger than she actually is.
Yeah, I walk over.
Yeah.
Do a little like curtsy, lifting of course nothing because I'm naked, but kind of. That being the joke.
Yes. She has a pleasant, polite smile on her face, and her, her hazel eyes fall across you, and she gives a slight head bow of, respect upon your approach. Yes? What can I do for you, little señorita?
Well, tonight's a big night. I think it's time to take some steps in the right direction. And I hear that with the road I wish to travel down, you're the one to talk to.
I am one of a few. Are you sure you have what it takes to travel the road of kings?
From everything I've heard, sounds just right for me.
And what have you heard?
It's about understanding the order of things. There's
And
the
where-
ones.
Go ahead.
There's the ones at the top. There's the ones who belong down at the bottom. Well, I'm certainly not going to stay down at the bottom.
And might I inquire where on this up and down, this stacking of responsibilities, of who is in charge, where do you sit?
Currently?
Period.
No. Oh. Well. Not as high as I'd like. But, understand there's, of course, the... What's the word? In the town, the still living. The ones who rely on us for protection out here, and, of course, owe us quite a bit from that, of course, are below us. I understand that you and the rest of the Vitae Mortis are above me, and I understand my part to play in all this.
We are above in a way, but your initiation this evening does put us somewhat equals. Now, there is a slight difference. I am the Doctus, and thus I do hold some amount of power over yourself. But once your own pack has been established, you will find that whomever of you chooses or is elected or fights and wins to be Doctus, that you will then be equal unto me. Despite my power, I will only be greater than you in age, potential power, and accomplishments. But the power and accomplishments are the important parts. The Sword of Cain does not focus on age. You could have been torpored for a millennia or más, and that would mean nothing. You would have gained nothing, earned nothing, become nothing. And you survived by luck, and where luck is to be somewhat respected. To only rely on it and to use it to show face is dishonorable. Now, one thing you will have to do is make sure that you become very careful with making oaths or letting people take you at your word. To escribir a letter to someone, you must ensure that you are not making promises. Because if they call you on them, and you have broken your word, your oath, your promise unto them, you will find yourself in a very deep hole, and your soul will not like it. This is a path based on respect in two fashions, respecting those above and not letting those below disrespect you. You cannot show weakness, and you cannot aimlessly kill. But if killing has a purpose, you must not hesitate either. You must not ever place what you want over what others, over duty to others. And whatever your duty may be, you must honor it at all times. Now, these are flexible things. If my duty is simply to keep my pack alive, I can do a great many things, and I have a great many responsibilities still. But I am not bound to a lot of things. Your role within the Sword of Cain will always be what the Code de Milan tells you, but it will not always be so clear-cut. And there is room for interpretation. Especially if you don't see someone as your equal or your superior. As a reminder, the Sword of Cain is based on merit. If someone is leading us to death, and you can show it, you can prove it, and you think you can win against him, the monomancy exists. You can bring them to their knees, or reclaim their blood. But you best be assured that you can do such. 'Cause one wrong move, and an elder could swipe your heart from your body. Now, do you still wish to be a king?
Can't imagine myself any other way.
You are such a delightful little Ventru. Your sire will be a little sad, but he understands. His blood, though he is not quite so enamored with what his blood is typically known for, I'm sure you will do him proud nonetheless. Very well.
I'm thankful for the gift that he's given me, and I do wish to do him proud.
And I think you will. Between you and Ida, I think you will find the village you currently have at your behest will crumble in terms of falling to your whims, but will rise much stronger so long as you two can work together. See?
See?
Muy bien. After festivities, we can talk about practices you can assume to start changing your ways and shedding your humanity.
Thank you.
And that is where we'll end that for the moment. Who do we want to move to? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, well, okay. I was looking at it, I was like, it might be a little too presumptuous to move to Lizzie, because everyone's waiting for her to talk to Dee. I was like, you know what, I'll roll for it, and roll says Lizzie, so...
Also,
The dice also banging fists on the table.
someone also just decided 5 squats, 10 crunches, and 5 push-ups are now required.
I see that. Thank you, Zira. I appreciate your continued support, too. It's been wonderful having you here. I hope you enjoy. I will get to those as soon as possible. But for now, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Yato?
Yep. So good.
Please tell me more.
Things cool.
Please tell me more. Alright, Lizzie. You are speaking to Dee. Who is currently mid-conversation with another K-Knight. Rip. But they do kind of let their conversation fall a little short as you approach. And both of their sets of eyes focus on you. Waiting for you to either introduce yourself or tell them why you're here.
Yeah, just getting my above table head in order.
Need a moment?
Maybe? We might need to come back to me, actually.
Okay.
I thought I was ready, apparently I'm not. I apologize.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. We will slide on over to Ida then.
I just leaned back in my chair.
Time to lean forward. Concentration.
Alright, Ida. You are approaching Task, who stands at about 5'10", obviously emaciated. Not quite as skeletal as that image might propose. There is still skin there. It is just heavily mummified.
Gotcha. Sorry, I was taking some sips of my orange juice.
Orange juicy.
Juice.
Yeah, Ida May will. Is he just sort of like standing there?
He is standing there, his shoulders back, hands crossed behind his back, chest out, just almost looking like a knight
Oh,
or a lord.
just standing, watching everybody.
Mm-hmm. Sort of scanning the area.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, Ida May will approach, and give a little curtsy and just. Well, hello there.
And he will do similarly. He will bring his hands forward, put one out to the side with the palm up, one over his stomach, and he will offer a somewhat flourished bow. It's not ostentatious, but it is still a little over the top for, the West.
Yeah.
A pleasure to meet you, Ida May Kelly. Your sires have wrought a letter, great many, in fact, about your successes. What brings you before me this evening? Do you care business or pleasantries?
Well, I didn't expect them to sing my praises so much, but I'm flattered to hear you've only heard good things. It's also a nice change of pace to meet someone with a bit more pleasant,
Demeanor.
etiquette.
I was raised in an age-long past where etiquette was the difference between the edge of a blade finding your throat or finding your heart.
I see. Unfortunately, out here, it seems etiquette is almost a disadvantage at my point, but
Oh, it will become but the necessity of survival in due time. Worry not. The bestial nature of our companions is a weapon to be used, but that weapon cannot always be pointed at those with which we have problems with. There'll be some Cainites that will need to be spoken to, and some creatures of the nights outside of us that will need to be spoken to. Just as there will be some where you'll need to point and send your giants flailing at them. Or, and he'll gesture over to Rip and some of the other Nosferatu, proper knights to deal with problems.
I see. Well, I have run into this already a little bit. We had a tribe of, well, most were kind, but it seemed there was at least one or two shapeshifters, I guess. Should turn into a wolf. I ain't been told too much about it, but we were luckily able to negotiate some tenuous peace treaties.
The Garu are spiritual beings. I mean that in the way that they cross the boundary between being a physical manifestation and a spiritual one. Their ability to traverse both the realm beyond ours and this one is one I care little for, but is no less dangerous. Be wary of reflective surfaces. Even if your blood cannot make use of them much longer, it is ideal to not have them in intimate spaces.
Well, a good note to keep. Probably something a little bit more advice geared towards Natalie, but I also didn't quite catch your name.
Oh, forgive me. I was presumptuous in assuming they had given you a dossier on who all would be here. I am Lord Task, though Task is fine in more uncultured company.
Ah, well, Lord Task, it's a pleasure to meet you. They did not really give us any information on who would be here. Unfortunately.
Quite
It's
all
a little
right.
odd having everyone know who I am and me not having the slightest idea of what I'm walking into.
Your sires have taken great pride. For what it is worth, they have much reason to be prideful over your acceleration. It is rare that a pack has so many survive the embrace. It has been well known in most packs that of 6 you might get 1, 2 if you are lucky. Having 4, especially in your situation, is all but a good omen to base our next set of advances upon. Your names are known because you are above and beyond what is normal for the condition of the Canite.
I see. Well, I'll do my best to not let it go to my head, though it is nice hearing someone praise me for once.
Oh, rest assured, your sire praises you consistently in the letters they send. But it is a truly unruly childer who would base their actions purely on the praise of others.
Oh, certainly not. I'm certainly more interested in advancing my own goals and desires for myself and for the pack and the. Is it would she just say the Sabbat as a whole?
No, they have not.
No?
They have referenced
Yeah,
it
it's
as
not
the
the
Sabbat
Sabbat.
like twice. It's a sword of Cain.
Oh, right, Sword of Cain. And the Sword of Cain as a whole before I go chasing after fleeting praise.
Are you seeking then the road of kings in your shedding of your humanity?
I'm not quite sure. I'd like to know all the options that are out there, to be quite honest. I prefer to have as much knowledge at my fingertips as I can before making any decisions, especially something that seems as life-altering as taking a whole path sounds.
The roads and path systems are life-altering as one might go to church for the first time and find Christ. They are required, however, in our livelihoods. To go without them is to ensure the death of the personage before the death of the body. I would recommend, if only because I know your sire to be upon this road, the Road of Kings. However, there are other roads to take. Your opposition in normal situations, the Ventru Iron Skull, is one of the Path of Bones, a path that is normally attributed to my blood, or my predecessors in more accurate terms, and more recent afflicted Canaanites, the independents known as the Giovanni. Should you come across that name, do be wary. The Italians have never been known for holding their word.
Yeah. My family and Italians ain't ever really been, well, we ain't ever really clicked too well.
Worry not. They have not come this far west yet, nor so far south, though it does bring reminiscence of the climes of the olive gardens and fields of grapes. The arid nature of these plains might attract them.
That is true. true, though that does give me a couple of ideas on expanding some production in our little town.
I do not know many who understand the art of vine grapes, but you are welcome to attempt any trials you wish to. It is your territory. If you are interested elsewise and wish to understand the various paths and natures, there are paths of the beast, which lean more into the monstrous nature that you are inclined to as a canite. They learn to live in unison with their beast, as opposed to repressing it as my and your sire's roads dictate. A frenzy is spiritual for them. They channel themselves into it. The merits to this is they will not frenzy and attack you needlessly so long as there's something else to send their anger at. Whereas we hold less control over it in terms of the moment, but are paramount in our repression of it to ensure that it never needs to be a moment of control for us.
I get it. More of living in frenzy versus repressing it to assure that it only comes out rarely but explosively.
Indeed.
The path of the beast might not be quite for me. In regards to both, I'm not particularly a violent person, nor am I. It wouldn't be quite helpful running things if I'm more inclined to bestial natures.
It is in part why I recommend the Road of Kings to most. If you wish to be a little more modern, though we have no paragons of it, a more modern path of the Road of Kings is the power of the inner voice. It is once more forgive me thinking of the word. Championed by your blood, La Sombra. They are the ones cultivating it for a new era. However, I think it lacks some poetry within it.
Well, you've given me a lot to think about, Lord Task, and I'll be sure to mull over these options. And it's been a pleasure speaking with you. I like to try and get, I think to Miss Annalise is, the other ductess, correct?
She is one of a few, yes.
Yeah, I was hoping to introduce myself to all y'all going forward, and more just, familiarizing myself with each of you.
Of course. A wise move on your part. Please, by all means. He'll take his hands and fold them behind his back again and release you from your social duty.
Yeah, she'll give him a little curtsy before heading off towards Annalise.
Alright. Izzy.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you
So
approach,
So this is probably less of an approach, and if they were having, going off what you said earlier, if they were having an active conversation, this was probably a, like, she kind of wandered over and just kind of started staring without realizing that she was doing that, and them, like, the conversation lulling and like the attention directing to her is probably going to be what shakes her out of this.
Yeah, and they'll both just be staring at you. Not blankly, but like waiting for you to do something, either join the conversation or move along.
But yeah, she's definitely like just visually kind of like her eyes are going all over just D in general. And the first thing she says is probably just like kind of shaking herself out of her thoughts a little bit and just, I'm terribly sorry. I'm making the rounds. Hi, Lizzie Bendis. I'm one of the, I suppose you saw with the ceremony and everything. I'm terribly sorry. I'm a little new to these whole Canite social gathering things, and I don't want to come across as rude, but I have to ask, and she's gonna like step a little bit closer to D, and like her eyes practically have stars in them at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Are your physical features just cosmetic, or is there different biology going on underneath? I don't mean this the wrong way. This is only meant to be flattering, and I'm terribly sorry if it comes across as rude, but I would give anything to dissect you.
You watch her smile and then grin, and you see that little lip, that little V right behind her piercing. That opens up and then cascades back towards her ear and right where her jawbone is, and you watch her smile go into a grin, and those teeth go all the way back to her jawbone. They are all sharp, needly teeth. She has her fangs out as well, though they don't incite any sort of supernatural fear in you, or aggression for that matter. And they are, they protrude just a little bit longer than the rest of the teeth in her mouth. And then the, her lower jaw, right at the middle of her lower lip splits down as well and opens up, so she has basically a opening to her mouth. And she leans back as this happens and just gives off this very inhuman, guttural, monstrous laugh before coming back to look at you. And she leaves her mouth open just a little bit, and you can see back into her throat there is a long tongue that has a small cartilage point at its tip. And you can see the tongue goes all the way into her throat. It doesn't do what humans do, which sort of melds into the back of the mouth. It goes into her throat. And she has these black-filled eyes with little yellow dots in their center.
What would you say is like an average to high difficulty for a self-control roll? Because I am no longer okay with just like deciding myself if Lizzie goes insane from this.
Sure. Give me we'll say difficulty 8. That's a nice solid
right then
mid to high roll. Lizzie, you are holding on by the skin of your teeth.
She's not gonna do or say any. I'll let the dice make this rule. She's not gonna do or say anything, but she does visibly look like a little bit twitchy. Like her hand is just kind of like opening and closing and like grabbing for something that's not there. Like there is clearly something going on, but she is successfully fighting it. But it is visible.
Oh, Dee, she's a twitchy one. You might want to hold her down.
That's hardly necessary. You are just fascinating.
It is quite It's alright. I don't mind if they touch. They just can't promise they'll leave with the hand they do touch with.
She's gonna awkwardly laugh, like really awkwardly, just, oh, I have a limited amount of training in reattaching hands if that becomes an issue.
Uh-huh. Don't worry. I've heard the story.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I haven't even... I introduced myself. I'm sorry. I didn't ask either of your names. And she's going to, like, kind of... She's acknowledging Rip, but this is kind of, like, the first time I think she's actually acknowledged that there are two people that she's talking to, is the fact that she's asking for both of their names. Otherwise, she has, like, barely even looked at Rip this whole time.
Well, I'm Dee. This is Rip. Rip's my friend. But, as you are clearly enamored with one of us, Rip, why don't you go grab your snack? I'm sure this one's going to be all the snack I need.
If you say so. We look a little thin, if you ask me. Rip will proceed to head off to go find his snack. And D, who I believe is not much taller than you. How tall are you again?
5'6", I
Yeah,
think.
they're
Somewhere on
5'7".
the sheet.
They are not that much taller than you. They lean back a little and push their chest out, and they are entirely flat. They are just pectoral. And they have a cloak on with that high collar right there. It's like it's not a hard collar, so it kind of sags a little bit. And the cloak is actually a tri-piece. So there is, a quad piece. So there's two like lapels that go down that cover down their chest and touch the ground, and then there's the proper like robe part of it next to that. And their sleeves are actually two parts. They're not actually a contiguous piece that wrap around their arm. It is actually two parts. So when they lift their hand, the sleeves fall off the sides of it. Often great for, when you occasionally need to get your hands messy. And provided Lizzie doesn't stop them in any fashion, they are going to reach forward, and their fingers are at least an inch or two longer than they should be. So they reach into your hair and sort of comb it gently out of the way so they can see the whole side of your face.
My, such an interesting little Malkavian, yes?
So as she reaches for Lizzie's hair, like, the second the hand touches her hair, Lizzie is going to kind of turn into it, reach up with both hands, grab Dee's hand, and kind of pull it down, and she is just kind of holding it in front of her face and just kind of looking over the digits.
She has
Like-
two extra joints in her fingers.
And just kind of like as soon as the hand is probably within like 2 feet of her, this motion starts, and she is just like no self-preservation, no safety concerns. She is entirely in her own head, just like muttering frantically to herself, almost just, oh my god, and there's just extra bone structures. You are just so magnificent. Sorry, Malkavian? Yes, I believe so. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted.
I don't think I've had anyone fascinate so aggressively over my form before. Tell me, what do you see when you look at me?
Don't know specifically. I'm sorry, I'm not much of a big picture gal. I'm mostly just in it for the knowledge itself, but I guess I would have to say probably the future. I'd like to think this is where humanity is headed, although I guess humanity is not really part of the main concern. I just...
Well, a future is a good word for it. I follow a path of evolution, changing, becoming more than what we were when we started this whole journey. So,
And her hand will like. So you're holding it, right? And you're like, you've got like your I assume like your thumbs pressed to like her palm and your fingers kind of wrapped around that as you're inspecting it and trying to figure out exactly how this all works. And her
Yeah,
hand,
it's either palm up or palm down. Either way, like she's got both of her hands like holding it. Yeah.
her hand pushes through yours like it's phasing through, but you can physically feel her flesh, muscles, and bones melding through yours as if they don't exist. And her hand comes up and she cups your jaw, and her fingers form into your jaw so that her arm and her hand is one contiguous piece of flesh with your jaw. And she holds you there and like fixes your head to look at her.
now, if I wanted to be a science experiment, you would have to do a lot more to earn that out of me. But I'm more than happy to turn you into an experiment if you wish to see the full power of my abilities.
Can she still? Is it like difficult for her to talk with the way her jaw is right now?
No, but flexing the muscles in order to talk, you feel them travel down her arm as if you were one thing.
She's gonna like as she starts to open her mouth to talk, she's gonna feel that sensation and like her eyes are going to flutter a tiny bit before she actually starts talking. Just I suppose I'm usually the one performing the experiment, but honestly, if I'm learning from it, I'm really not particular. She like almost sounds drunk.
And then she's gonna pull her hand like back a little so that she disconnects from your jaw, and then she's going to press it into the hollow of your throat and like into the start, those two little bones that come up right there. I forget what that's called. It's part of your collarbone though.
Your hyoid bone.
And then into your sternum, and her hand's just going to sink in, and she's going to drag her arm, because her hand is essentially melded into you, down your body all the way, and then you can feel her passing through each of your organs and just gently caressing them before pulling back right around where your belly button is and pulling her hand free. And she rubs her fingers together.
Well, you are your own canine. many nights now. You're welcome to make any deals or choices that you desire. So, once our celebration's over, I'd be more than happy to take you by the brain and see what makes you tick, from brainstem to toes to fingers to breast to butt to all the little organs in between. And maybe you'll walk away with a little something.
Well, that's certainly. She's gonna she's fanning herself a little bit. Just. Howard's been teaching me, Mr. Chesterfield's been teaching me a bit, but I get the feeling learning from you would be a lot more fun.
It would be, but respectfully, it will be a lot more dangerous for you. And I would not wish to take a student from their tutor without them at least conversing with said tutor. That would be quite rude of me.
Right. We don't want to be improper or disrespectful at all. Maybe another time then. I look forward to it.
So do I.
She will lift her fingers, and with all what you normally have, 3 joints, she has 5 in each of her fingers, and just the wiggle wave at you like a girl would do in, classic movies, just the hee hee hee, except she's doing it with all those extra joints attached.
Just an unholy organism.
I'm fucking done, chat. I can't with this. I'm fucking done.
Fucking pervert.
I gotta write a new character now.
I was just thinking this entire interaction going by. I'm just well, there goes Lizzie. Was never seen nor heard from ever again.
If you want, you can give me a perception medicine test, and I'll give you some more information on her.
Oh, god damn it. Part of me wants to say no on principle. I'm setting up the roll now. Part of me wants to say no on principle for some reason. I don't know why.
What
I think that part is just
principle?
stupid. I don't know. Maybe that part of me is stupid. What's the difficulty?
Difficulty 6. It's just general observations. Obviously, you can't tell a lot from just the surface area, but okay. So
many.
Like
things.
I said, she is entirely flat. She has pectorals. She has, because she has nothing under her robe, it's not hard to notice that she has no nipples. Her rib cage is flat. It's the same shape, but there's no rib indentions. Almost like they're just plates of bone. Her internal organs are likely missing because her stomach is mostly concave. She still has a figure, so from her hips up to her ribs, it's not like it's just, empty space. There's still fat there, but her stomach going outward from herself is mostly concave. It has sort of a bowl shape to it. Her hips are not gangly. They are still thick. Her thighs are still thick. In fact, her thighs look like, at least from the small flexing you were able to see, like they have extra muscles in there. From what you saw of her forearms also have extra muscles, and they wrap entirely around the internal bones that allow the human arm to twist the way it does, so that you can't actually see or feel them. Her biceps and triceps are definitely bigger and more elongated for stretching. And her arms are ever so slightly longer than they should be, likely from the extra muscle mass. And, of course, her tendril hair, which does look like hair at a glance. It is not hair. That is all flesh.
Good.
Fucking degenerate.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I unfortunately have some idea.
It's cool. Me approximately 5 minutes ago realizing, oh yeah, I guess vivisection would come into play in a vampire game where flesh crafting exists. Anyway,
Anyway, I'm about to be totally normal about it.
I'm so proud of me. I was so normal for that whole conversation.
I don't know why, but this is bringing back.
So normal. You did great.
The one meme of like the. I'm completely normal. I am absolutely normal. Oh hey, look, a civilian aircraft.
Oh yeah.
Do it. No, you want to do it. Do it. Come on, do it. Do it. I can't take it anymore.
Oh, look! A train!
Minding my own business. I am a well-behaved automated turret. Oh hey, a civilian airliner. No, not now, Jim. Not now.
But what if?
Oh, my lord. Okay. So I rotated in that fashion because you're actually somewhat of a double scene here because I believe Ander was going to talk to Annalise as well. So Ida's not going to be there at the start, but she will be there in part of that conversation. Dear Ander.
I'm Ander.
You approach... Where the fuck is she? There she is. Annalise.
Right.
Who doesn't seem to have noticed you yet, or is intentionally ignoring you. One of the two.
He's gonna saddle up and kind of make himself look what one might generously interpret as more presentable than before, and square his hat, make sure his lapels aren't fucked up, and his shirt's got at least some less mud on it. And
Give me an appearance etiquette roll then.
Oh fuck me! I don't even think I can make that roll, to be honest.
You can. Etiquette's a skill.
There,
Got this.
I have. Oh god, this is gonna be 1 dot.
Remember, pinky
You
out.
have, you have 1 dot of etiquette or 1 dot of appearance?
I have 1 dot of appearance.
Alright. It'll be at diff 7 then. Roll your 1 dot of appearance, good sir.
No fucking way. Holy shit.
You
Let's
did.
go.
Holy shit.
You remembered your
Wow.
pinky. I'm so proud of you.
So,
It doesn't
Ander,
look like Doug from the bottom of somebody's shoe for once.
Ander, you, like, have, over the past year, internalized a lot of the things, unknowingly, that, Ida May, Natalie, Ida May and Natalie have sort of, like, talked to around you, or about you, or to you. And you actually, like, straighten up, and you look more like a deputy than, you know, a hood rat. You effectively have 2 appearance for the scene. Enjoy.
Alrighty. He's gonna sidle on over and... evening there, ma'am. Miss Annalise, there.
It is Lady Annalise.
Lady Annalise. Sorry, my manners leave something to be desired. But,
That they do. What do you need?
I was informed you're real good with, keeping things under lock and key on the inside, so to say. And, well, I'm about the closest thing to the rule of law in this little town we're building here, and, I kind of need to make sure I ain't gonna rip someone's head off and beat them to death with it, or... Oh, no, wait, I take you fetching what I mean there, and I was told you's more or less the expert on such matters.
I don't fetch, and I don't appreciate the insinuation that I would. However, I do understand, and you will have to learn to speak better and not stumble over yourself if you wish to be a proper knight.
I'll see to correcting such errors of my personality, to be sure.
Good. Then, if you are willing to do such, I'm willing to teach such. If you wish to be a knight, a lord of the people, you will need to know how to uphold yourself, your word, your promises, and your honor. And if you cannot do any one of those things, I will challenge you to monomancy, and I will turn you into ash. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, my lady.
Good. First and foremost, regardless of station, whether they're beneath or below you, beneath you or above you, would you come to the aid of another?
Suppose it seems fitting these days that I best do so.
Would you treat any other disrespectfully?
Only treated in kind on the first hand.
Would you seek to be deceitful, to murder someone unjustly, or potentially to lie to another person?
Oh. I don't much ken for what ain't truth, and I only like to, well, kill someone unless it's a proper good fight.
You've been said to be a brute, to be a bandit in your former life. I wish not to see a lick of it, a hint of it. I don't want to smell it, I don't want to see it, I don't want to feel it, I don't want to think it when I look upon you next. Am I clear?
He's gonna grow quiet at that, considering being a bandit has been a very large chunk of his life, and he's just gonna shuffle awkwardly and kind of dig in and find a little bit more resolve before he nods slowly. Yeah,
Yeah?
I can put that behind me. Yes, my lady, I can put that behind me.
Good.
For reference, I will give you the aura she is currently putting off if it is not obvious. That has 2 P's.
wall.
That is her passive intimidation. She's shorter than
Fucking
you.
hell.
She is 5'10". She's still tall, but she is shorter than you.
Hey, 5'10's taller than me. Let's go.
And she's looking up at you as if you were a child.
For the first time in a very long time, aside from perhaps Iron Skull, Andrew feels a little bit small.
Like, this isn't trying to scare you. This is pure intimidation. Like, she's not trying to push you away specifically or send you running. This is just her being very intense.
She's just being very forward with what she is putting out.
Yeah.
Every autistic's dream.
God damn it.
You don't want a dom. You just want someone to be forward and forward with their wants and needs. That's all.
Yeah, they don't have to be dominant. They just have to be effective at communicating. Welcome to most healthy relationships.
Ah! The call out is real. She nods once.
Well, tell me, what is your duty? What is your purpose within the Sword of Cain? Within your pack?
In my pack. Well, I guess it was what I was originally brought on for there, my lady. I was meant to be muscle. I was meant to be keep the girls safe and make sure them's what might call them harm ain't gonna cause no means of trouble for them. I was meant to be the brute I was just born and raised to be, but for them and to keep them good and kind and safe.
Then, on one knee for me.
There's an awkward moment when he processes this before kind of shuffling himself down.
And she will hold her hand out, and you'll watch as shadows form through her hand and out into a black blade, materializing into her hand, which she grasps. And she will give it a quick flourish around herself, and she will place the flat of it against your shoulder.
Speak your name.
At this point, there's actually a lot of people turning to look at you. There's a lot of people turning to watch Annalise and you in this moment.
If he had the ability, he would probably be a little bit flush, but he would. Ander Martin.
Ander Martin, I charge you with the protection of your pack.
And she will take the sword and drop it onto the next shoulder.
The protection of your domain, of your territory, and the kind within.
And then she'll take it and she'll put it back on your proper shoulder.
And for your oath of protection to never be broken, and to find it such is to mean death upon your shoulders. I give you rise, a knight of the realm.
She'll lift it up and will dematerialize it, just like letting her hand go, and the sword just vanishes as Ida May is walking up.
He's gonna slowly stand to his feet and, kind of like most gentlemen that have kind of led a life with very little direction, he suddenly looks filled with a little bit more purpose, a little bit more, oh hey, I kind of get it now. I kind of know what I'm about a little bit more.
Oh no, you've been given purpose. Oh no!
Oh no, I've been given over to the vampire military-industrial complex.
True.
You.
I need you to roll me your conscience.
Okay. Diff?
Difficulty 8, and keep in mind that your conscience roll doesn't matter. It's only 1. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Am I able to spend a willpower on this?
You may.
I'll do that. It's a good thing I did. I kind of had a feeling.
All right. Give me just a moment.
I've been trying to resist spending willpower here.
Okay. Just double checking something. And you feel a sudden rush in almost like almost like that feeling you got when you were alive and you were about to go into a fight. That rush of adrenaline, that feeling of you get to prove yourself again. You get to show everyone that you're the biggest, strongest, baddest motherfucker in all the West. Except it's not about being the biggest and baddest. It's about doing exactly what you were just charged with. And you, sir, 1, gain a point of conscience, and 2, lose a point of your path, but you are mystically forced by means unknown onto the road you are looking for. As if something in your head just clicks. And I will do you a favor and throw these in for you so you can know what to avoid doing. So, the way this works is obviously if you fuck up on any of the things that you're not currently on the path for, so like since you're going to be at dot 3, you don't actually have to worry about failing anything above dot 3. It won't harm you, but your goal in character wise is to be reaching for dot 10. Does that make sense?
I absolutely understand.
Okay.
It's basically just the exact same thing as humanity, only instead I'm trying to be, I guess, vampirically knightly.
Yeah. You had your moment. Mainly because Annalise does not fuck around. To that note, however, You hear a lot of people clapping. A lot of people around are indeed clapping for your ascension, as Ida May comes up towards the end of that. Dear Ida.
I will also start clapping, though she's a little confused, but, you know, happy for whatever Ander just did. It looks almost like he proposed, but, you know.
She does look like a battle nun.
I mean, I would, but I'm pretty sure she cut it off before it even got the chance. Suppose, I mean.
Just that he was kneeling and.
Yeah. I mean, she had a shadowy sword, and she was tapping his shoulders and doing.
Okay, yeah, I think she could probably figure out that.
I'm sorry, miss. I want a prince to come sweep me off my feet. You know exactly what this is.
I was about to say she would know. She would figure it out. I forgot about the sword. Okay.
And her eyes would shift towards Ida, and she would offer a slight head bow.
Sister of the shadows,
She'll look to Ander.
No longer a dog, but a man, has taken an oath to protect you, your home, and those within it, for the sword.
Oh. Thank you.
It is easy to find those who currently have no purpose and give it to them.
That's fair. That makes a lot of sense.
Also easy to just not care and call people out.
True. I take it, you're Miss Annalise?
Lady, if you would.
Lady, my apologies, and she'll give her a little curtsy as well. As you probably know, my name's Ida May Kelly. I was just hoping to go around and make introductions is all.
Introduction has been made. I am Lady Annalise. I am Ductus.
Fuck, I forgot which pack it is.
Invictus Amori.
Yeah.
Ductus of Invictus Amori. We are warriors of the Sword of Cain, and we seek to fell its enemies, often before they know that we've even arrived.
I see. Well, it's good to have y'all on our side then.
It is good to see another sister of Shadow taking her place amongst the politics. Though,
She'll look over to Natalie.
I am curious how you two will fare amongst each other.
Well, I don't hold too much ill will towards Miss Natalie, but
Too much. Been doing your makeup, thank you.
exactly, that's why it's not too much. I appreciate her business acumen and her ability to make men more malleable.
What do you mean? I made him quite malleable.
Gestures to Ander as if he's not really there.
Which is appreciated.
Oh, you're still here?
And admired. Your technique is a little bit more through intimidation and understanding that they're beneath you, whereas hers is more seductive and finding her way physically underneath them.
You could do quite the same if you wanted.
I don't. Not really.
Oh no, thank you. None for me, thanks.
I probably prefer a little mix of the two. Enough of attraction to get them thinking, but enough intimidation that they keep their hands to themselves.
The inescapable allure and the ungraspable temptation.
Yeah.
Have you read the Bible?
Oh, front to back, madam.
I see. You are indeed the apple of many an eye. I'm curious how that will go.
She genuinely looks like a little confused and trying to process that, but well, when you put it that way, I'm curious to see how it will go as well.
We will see. But if you are in need of combatants that this one cannot properly handle, and your sires are busy, and the Knights of Ventus cannot come to your aid, do feel free to reach out. We are only a mile or so away from your settlement. We'll be heading further in coming months, but for now we are simply a bulwark against any potential tower infiltration.
Thank you, that's mighty kind of you, and I greatly appreciate it.
It is not kind, it is purpose. It is our mission. The offer is kindness.
Yes, ma'am.
That though she is sharp about it, that did not seem to come off as something she was trying to be rude about. She just wanted to be clarifying.
Yeah, no, I May got that it was the offer was the kindness. Like, this is their job, but it's like, I'll verbally extend the offer as a kindness, but so that's why Ida May's confused. Like, yeah, no, I got it. I appreciate it. And thank you for wrangling Ander here a little bit. He's quite useful, but not if he's rampaging.
He will struggle for a bit longer, but if he is true to his oath, he will rise through those struggles very quickly.
Wonderful. I think he'll do just fine then. He's been keeping us pretty safe so far. We're all in one piece.
He'll need more power to keep doing that. Either kill something faster or be able to withstand the blows they deal.
You might want to speak with Miss Natalie then.
Yeah, I was supposed to say that does put something to mind there. I might have to speak.
Fortitude is valuable, but one such as she'll gesture to Howard, who is just standing there, his hands behind his back, just looking like an old man.
Yeah.
If you wish for something a little more permanent, Howard can provide you, or D if you are feeling risky, can provide you bone enamel under your skin to ensure you are a little sturdier than most.
He's gonna lean down to Ida May and just quietly ask, "What the fuck is enamel?"
It's what the outside of covered. It's what covers the outside of your bones to make them strong.
Oh,
Think of it like an armadillo.
Just on the inside.
Yeah, like an armadillo shell, but underneath your skin.
I might take up that offer. I need some time to consider it too, though. I imagine it don't come without cost. I need to assess that cost.
The cost is you will be slightly less comfortable when bending over. But I can't imagine you make a habit of doing that.
Doorways are an issue.
Knocking your head won't be an issue, I promise. I can adjust it for your frame and just ensure that so long as they're hitting your chest and not your skull, everything will come out as if you were wearing armor like hers. And
He'll gesture to Annalise, who is indeed, yes, wearing armor. That is far too fitted to her form to be practical, but seems to still be quite sturdy.
Yeah.
But
He's
it's
gonna give that one, that a more of a serious look and just kind of stroke his chin and then point and just. My good senior, I might have to make discussions with you about that later if you were free.
if you so wish, I can be free for our child is. I do not mind. The only request I would personally have in terms of this cost, you so presume, is that you make more of an effort to protect our fine little leaders, Lizzie, Natalie, and Ida May. Expansion and deepening of your oath. Find ways to make sure your road is adhered to and find yourself further along with it.
Generosity, and I shall not forget this. Thank you kindly, good Howard.
Of course, we are here to aid each other. We are a force as a whole. We don't all need to like each other, but we serve each other. We are each other's brothers, sisters, backbone. We are here to secure the freedom of our kind for the coming centuries.
Anders is gonna chuckle a little bit, thinking that there was a pun there before kind of quieting down and. Indeed, my good sir.
And it's mighty appreciated from us gals as well.
And should you desire a more mature form, given your age of embrace, dear Kelly, you are more than welcome to approach as well. I am happy to grow or mature your form, your face, to look a little less childlike.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind as well. Ain't been something I considered, really.
It won't be something you need to consider for at least a few more years, but there are accents of the flesh that change as you get older.
He'll like reach up and brush his cheeks a little.
Your cheeks fill, your bones properly set, things maneuver around, and you will look a little baby-faced, which earns some merits some places and loses it in others. It's all how you work it. I care little for it either way, just making the offer in case it becomes a problem.
Well, I understand where you're coming from, and it's mighty appreciated. I'll keep it in mind.
Of course. And on that, dear Modesty, are you back yet? I see you stepped away.
Seems she might have stepped away for a bit longer. Oh no!
How rude.
Wah,
See my wanted poster?
Yes, I did. That is adorable.
What?
It is. He's
Ooh.
such a he looks so
Yeah.
mean mugged.
so rugged.
Yeah.
He looks like an ugly bastard, and it's perfect. Emphasis on both the ugly and the bastard.
Yeah, I know I have a hard time making characters unattractive or ugly, I guess. Despite my best efforts, everyone wants to fuck my gargoyles.
Look, I'm
Gargoyles are
sorry. You
objectively
make
hot.
you make sexy monsters. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
Like,
Probably just gotta stop
Monsters
hanging out in certain communities.
Monsters just
that
are
do
sexy.
such.
That's just how it works.
My point
Yeah.
exactly.
yeah. Like, two of those I can understand. Raphael and Donatello are very hot. They're muscular guys. And they don't really have that many monstrous features aside from their horns and tails.
Make him scrawny like the rake.
Yeah, that's what I did with Leonardo.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the creepy ass wings that don't have flesh between the bones.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, he
Well,
just,
I'm over
like-
here on the other end. Like, if it's too humanoid, I'm just like, you didn't try hard enough. Go back.
And then
So
D
that's
walks
just
up
nice.
and
This
D
still
walks up
recognizably
and
walks
just-
upright on two legs, has a spine and two arms and the normal number of eyes. No, go do it over.
and then D walks up with their tendril hair. Like, hey.
Hey, how's it going? What you doing later tonight? I'm free if you're ever wondering. You got a very pretty face, and I need a seat. That's all I'm saying.
These are the two
God.
prettiest of the group.
Yeah, Michael is
Yeah.
is definitely pretty, and fuck, I forgot her name.
Tutela.
Tutela is wonderful. Modesty,
I
are
thought
you
for a
back
second
yet?
You said Nutella. Holy shit.
No.
My God.
Sorry, Modesty, are you back yet?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Hey.
You obviously were witness to the knighting. Where were
Get
you
the
heading next?
I don't know if there's anybody else specifically I want to talk to. Especially considering everybody over on this side I can't really get close to.
Why not?
All got
Oh,
their
right.
crosses out.
They're not brandishing them at you, remember?
That's true, but yeah, it's just kind of a
She can hesitate. That's fine.
yeah.
Oh God.
I mean, there's the one pretty person among all the Nosferatu. That might be interesting.
That's what I was considering. It's like, what's your deal? Where's your weirdness?
Would you like to go over there and ask?
I don't want to be. This is a party. You gotta be mingling. So yeah, sure.
Okay.
This is
I
why.
thought you were about to say I don't want to be rude for a second. I was like, I walked up to someone and went, I would like to cut you open and poke at the pieces.
I mean, I'm
I don't think
never
rudeness
rude.
is a concern.
If I'm rude, it'll be said in such a nice way you won't realize that I was being rude.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Or
just
the
kind of
alternative.
looking at Elizabeth as I'm walking by.
Elizabeth lost in her own fucking world as you head on by
Yeah.
to Isla.
Yeah,
I will
what is
I will add just real quick. That is Ida May's next destination is Lizzie.
Gotcha. Natalie, you are going to be heading past Agrissa, who is watching you with her arms crossed and just doesn't say anything, is just watching you as you pass.
Yeah, just give a polite nod.
And yeah, you can approach.
What's she up to?
She is currently drinking a man dry who has his hand down her top.
I've only had one drink tonight, so yeah, I think I'll go with the same. You gonna finish that?
She'll pull back and sort of whip her hair back dramatically and look at you. She has like icy cold blue eyes.
Oh, are you thirsty? Do you need
At a party like this, how can you not be?
By all means, you may have a sip if you so wish.
She will offer you the already bleeding neck.
Yeah, have a drink.
All right, you can take 2 points of blood, and she will she will lick up some of the blood off of his neck, and now that he's gotten cold, she kind of looks him over and drops him off to the side, and she will do a big flourishing like bow, stepping 1 foot back and curtsying that way.
I love Fontaine. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Give a curtsy of my own, Natalie.
All full figure of you to be reborn into the sort of cane with how should I say, a full body baptism mixed with a bit of, what do they call it in English, a birthday suit. You come into the new dark world just as you came into your living one. It's poetic.
It's much more fitting here. I don't think the baptism in my last life would have been so keen to have me so disrobed.
Oh, you will find that God does find ways to love even the most sinful of us. Not that I care, but he does. At least according to the Invictus Immortality. So, what brings you to little me?
Well, you, if I may say so, do keep very interesting company. I kind of like, start the stand of the group and then like end it looking over where Elizabetha is. Say at least, some of my companions think so.
Oh. I bet you are curious why someone like me would be with all these Nosferatus, yeah?
I mean, if I'm being totally honest, I know that she, pointing over at Elizabetha, was going to make her way through talking to each of you. And I'm a little worried she might not have given you the light of the moon.
Oh, do not worry. I'm either always passed over or the only one who is spoken to outside of the darkness. It is quite alright. I am the moral supervisor and speed tactician amongst ours. Should my lovely, wonderful companions ever need sustenance, I'm the one who goes and gets it. And should we need more than just Rip tearing and murdering his way through everything, or Beat Preston shooting anything that moves, or Igrecia. Well, Igrecia does the same thing as Rip, but she can do it with a meaner stare than he can. And our lovely Angie, she is the one who does all our little research, gives me my wonderful plans, and then I toss them to Task, and Task approves or denies them. As simple as that.
Well, I always think it's nice meeting the brains of the group.
Oh, I am hard easy brains. I am just witful. I find things that make sense and I put them together quicker than most. I would say I am the most experienced in the terms of battle, but Task is an odd figure. He is quite older than most of the others here, and the only difference is he doesn't know how guns work. Quite a hilarious thing given Preston with us, but he is from the older time where swords and sorcery were the paramount of society.
How far we've come. Huh?
Indeed. Though, we could come a lot further if you wanted.
And she'll, like,
Oh.
you know, bump her hip into yours.
I would never say no to that kind of advancement.
I saw you talking to the lovely Marianne. I must say I'm a little envious. She finds all the new blood, and she absolutely loves to get in first.
Yeah, I kind of got that
Do not
feeling
worry.
from her.
She is a wonderful time. To say the least, she's a little older than I am in terms of being dead, and she was there for my initiation. And to say more than the least, we had a wonderful time.
Kind of waiting for this whole shindig to turn into a bit more of that, but you know, gotta get the introductions in place first. I am.
Introductions and a good feeding, especially for you. Well, not you specifically, but your pack. You, from my understanding, are all, most of you are low on your path, your humanity being shed. A wonderful and beautiful thing, but it does make the cost of enjoying the more humanly things quite great. I would just be careful not to starve yourself if you are not as in control as you should be. Oui?
Yeah, I've been lucky enough to get quite a bit of practice with my profession. It's not too taxing, and I'm always surrounded by those who won't miss a bit of blood.
Oh, you are quite the devious one. And let me propose this. I am also a toreador, so if you need anything, sight beyond sight, I am unsure how your Malkavian is doing, Miss Elizabetha.
She says, taking her her blade has been sort of poked into the ground. She lifts it up and sort of points over Agricia at Elizabeth.
She seems a little enamored with her wonderful D. I
Oh,
would
yeah.
hate
I don't think
to
she knows I exist right now.
would hate for her to lose her ability to see sight beyond sight, but if you always need a consultation, I am here.
I appreciate it. Do you have a particular style of your sight?
Not particularly. I am not the most advanced in it. I am simply the most practiced in it. I am pretty consistent in my usage of it and finding those who wish not to be seen. But my specialty is speed. I can likely beat anyone here in a race if I really wanted to, but I would prefer to have them overloaded in other ways.
That's fair. You know, back when I was pretty reliant on my speed to get out of a lot of sticky situations, but
I'm sure those ties likely held onto a great many sticky things, huh?
well, one way or the other out of getting out of trouble, you know, sticky or speedy is usually the way to go.
Well, if you are ever in need, your dear Ander Martin, who is now a knight, he
So he's
is.
gonna have to start carrying around a sword.
I would talk to Task. Task has a great army from ages past. He might look good with a sword in hand, going around wielding it like he would his pecker.
The other sword.
I am curious. He is so large. Do you know how it compares to the average man?
Truth be told,
No, don't tell me you've not seen it.
well, no, just during the events where everything's turned into a bit of a haze, you know? We haven't spent much time one-on-one.
Oh, don't be that way. Come on, you must know. Does it fill every void to every possible centimeter, or does it lack? Is it not proportional? Come on.
All right, Ander.
You're asking the wrong person, and I hate it.
Jake, you got it. All right, out of character.
Out of character, Andrew. Are you proportional or not?
Oh
Hold
my
on.
god.
I
Gotta
read
roll.
myself
Roll
as
for
a pass. It is
Oh
not
no.
So is that...
Is that good or bad, Andrew?
How many rerolls
How
you
do
get?
how do you guys feel? How do you guys
That
feel?
ha-
Do you think what smaller is funnier?
I think he's
That
got a tuna
inches?
can.
He's gonna
do it again.
Oh god.
I think he's got a tuna can.
Oh god. Oh.
Oh, that's messed
Probably
up.
not that
There you go.
extreme of,
Fucking hot.
proportion,
Let's go.
but you know,
I get what you mean. There you go. That's the
Holy
answer.
shit. What does the one mean, Ander?
There's your answer.
Oh god.
Enjoy.
not particularly long, but
Look, when I was at the buffet, it filled up on girth.
He knows how to use it. How's that?
It's here for a good time, not a long time?
We already knew that.
Well, if ever in need, I know there are several Zimeshe that will be quiet about it if you ever need them to expand upon his possibilities.
He might be interested. Who knows?
I'm sure he would. Even in death, some Canaanites choose to lean into their path a bit more if they are lacking in some areas. Not that he needs to, but... Well, let's just say I like 'em large. If I am not feeling like I'm being split in two, then I am mildly disappointed. But he has such a rugged face. I suppose I could do that, yes.
And she kind of like wistfully leans back and drums her fingers on her chin. And you watch her fingers drum so quickly, they start doing the thing that you see with a fan where you see like the after image of the fan as it's spinning so fast. They start doing that.
Your speed.
Mhm.
What? How do you draw from that? What? Get the term?
The powers of the blood?
Yes.
Mine is celerity. It comes with my own blood. I am a Toreador, as I said. We get the powers of war specs, presence, and celerity. I have a few more than that's cheat their way out due to some naughty little towers I have taken down from the chessboard. But I am proficient in moving as fast as possible. Celerity is something you could develop with enough practice, but it is easier with the Vitae provided by myself or your Ander. He is a Bruja, from my understanding, and he can definitely speed you up if need be. Not that we won't all share a little Vitae here and there. That'll be the climax of our lovely little gathering here. We will all have a nice little bowl of their vernacular. So that will give you access to a great many things.
And she waves her hand.
To such end, however, I must say, speed is good.
I could not agree more. Personally, thinking things over here, I have great confidence in my abilities to charm and, do the things that I was already good at before, but that physical prowess, missing out a bit on that. I don't want to get too lazy, right?
Well, as I stated, your Bruja has both potence and celerity, so that is speed and power. That would make you the trifecta, given you are a Ventru. You would have the fortitude, the speed, and the power. You would be quite a deadly force to deal with, but those do pull away from your other capabilities over time. So do not sweat it too much. Look into your companions, your pack mates, and the one you'll be getting from us. I cannot wait for you to see them. They will be quite the surprise for you, I think. And the one from Invictus Amori. They will also be quite a surprise if Angie's words are to be believed.
I am certainly looking forward to it. Kind of scan the whole group, about more people joining the pack.
It'll be you four, and then 2 more. You are not. Indeed, most packs are 5 to 6. It's to help with ensuring there is a good amount of discussion over such things as battle plans, or maybe how you handle.
Excuse me.
How you handle a problem, such as unruly kine, or bandits, or potentially the Garou if they show up. But more importantly, the Ivory Tower.
Well, I do have quite a lot of confidence in the other 3 that I've spent quite a bit of time now. I'm sure the other 2 will fill their roles well.
I'm sure they will. And maybe with a little bit of flesh crafting, they can fill other things too.
Jesus Christ.
I'll have Ander reach out to somebody.
Oh, please do. I would love to have such a large man looming over me.
Say it, and honestly, it'll just fit him. Like, come on, look how big he is.
Well, it'll fit him and it'll fit me, or I'll make it. If there's one thing I can say about those who are chosen by the Nosferatu, they are often some of the best.
Yeah?
It is part of why I hang out with them. Typically our bloods do not mix, but I found my place between them.
Oh my god.
Well, once things gets real exciting around here, I'll be sure to visit them.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure Rip will give you a good time. But
Oh my god.
be prepared for a little bit of his name being involved.
Oh
Okay.
For now, please go on. Mingle. Get to know names. Figure out who you're going to bed first or last.
No. It has been a pleasure meeting you.
Oh, the pleasure was mine. Rest assured.
I'm sure I'll see you later.
I am too. Yeah, Tua? You okay over there?
Bonjour.
Yes.
Please
So hey,
join
Andrew, I
my,
got something to talk to you about.
Please join my fucked up monster polycule.
Say less.
Say less!
You across the plane. Like your vine.
I have another shitpost upon realization. So you named him Rip. You could totally could have had another one named Tear, and your whole model could have been, I'm Rip, this is Tear, and we're here to do the job until it's done.
I mean, yes, there is a tear in the game.
Oh.
They're just not here.
Is that who's joining us?
They're just not here.
We don't get Rip, we get Tear.
I can't wait to learn about Rip and Tear's tragic backstory.
Involving a rabbit.
God bless. So, last coming back to Lizzie, dear Lizzie.
Honestly, it kind of appropriately, she's probably just kind of wandering up in the direction of up towards who the fuck is that? Up towards Invictus, like towards the top left.
Mm-hmm.
She's not really walking anywhere specific though. After the way that last conversation went, she is a little bit just kind
In a
of
daze.
meandering a little bit.
A little weak in the knees.
A little. You have no idea how much it's killing me that she's a vampire and physically incapable of being flushed unless she intentionally makes it a thing. Like, it's killing me. It's absolutely killing me. It's
Poor
beneficial because otherwise she would just be flushed
Amateur.
constantly, but
There is a merit for this, and Natalie decided to spend the entire last year working toward it, so...
Poor girl. This lake would have risen by at least like 2 or 3 feet if that had been a mortal.
oh god.
Alright, well... do you want to roll to see who you bump into? Or do you just want to bump into someone?
You know what? Yeah, I'll roll for it. Cause I think, honestly, I think she is in her own head enough. I am not against the idea of her actually physically bumping into somebody. She is that distracted.
Okay, give me a 1d4.
How many sides on this dice?
Mon Dieu.
Quattro. Cool. Alright. Alright. So, I'll let you guys know. I was counting 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, it's the cute one. Let's go.
So you bump into Ronnie. Ronnie gets a B side to his diss track of you guys. I guess it's not really a diss track, but you get the idea. As you sort of wander into him, and he kind of like gives you a light growl as you approach, and then as you bump into him, he grabs your shoulder, whips you
God,
around,
yeah, that's,
and
like, she's
pulls you
kind
to
of
his
just-
chest with his fingers like digging into your throat.
I was gonna say, yeah, there would be no reaction to the growl, like she was not physically paying attention to her surroundings.
You need to watch where you're going.
Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. Hello, hi, sorry. And she's, how is he? You said he's holding her like off the ground against a
No.
tree? Or, like-
He grabbed your shoulder, spun you around, and then reached around so you're facing away from him, grabbed your throat, and pulled you back into his chest with his fingers digging into your throat.
Ah, okay. How tall is this one?
I believe I said he was like 5'4". He's a short guy.
Oh my god, he's shorter than me. Oh no.
You're just after the short kings here.
Yeah, just very profuse spewing apologies, and she is going to, like, extend her hand, like her right hand, and kind of curl it around, like, not all the way, but, like, as if she is reaching kind of behind her, like, to awkwardly shake his hand from this angle. I'm so terribly sorry. I was just completely lost in thought. Lizzie Bendis.
He's gonna
Pleasure to meet you.
he's gonna sniff your neck a little. And in response to you trying to shake his hand, he'll just reach up with his mouth and just bite. Not like hard, but like a bite at your finger.
That is good enough.
Oh,
Punta,
okay.
why are you wandering around like a fucking idiot?
I'm sorry. I got a little flustered and was not paying attention. I'm terribly sorry. It's definitely on me. I don't really have an excuse. I'm sorry.
Such a
Did I give
babbling
a
little
first
thing.
impression tonight? Hmm?
You are a babbling little thing.
I guess I do tend to ramble.
Wonder if I should rip your throat out for the evening. You'd speak less.
Okay, I'll definitely work on that. Again, sorry. I don't
Such
believe
an
I got your name.
apologetic little puppy. I am Ronnie.
He'll
Funny, right.
he'll finally let you go and just sort of like use his other hand to push you away. Not like super hard, but like enough to get you to, get some distance.
Ronnie, Victus Amari.
Ah, I see. And she's gonna, like, now that she's, like, steady, she's gonna steady herself after being pushed away and just kind of, like, realize that she is essentially topless at this point, and, like, there's a couple of motions that look like they may have been her going to try and do something about it, but none of them go anywhere, and she just kind of gives up on it and just kind of smooths out the skirt of her dress that's still tagging there and just... Sorry, proper introductions, I suppose. Lizzie Bendis, of the...
You don't have a pack name yet. You're supposed to be deciding it over the course of the next semana.
Right. Sorry. Still relatively new to this. I'm not making a great first impression.
No, you're not. But that's how all child there are. That's why I hate these things.
Well, if it's any consolation, I can at least let you know the rest of my pack. And she's going to kind of actually... Oh god, yeah, they're right behind each other. She's gonna kind
They're
of,
right behind me.
Gonna look over her shoulder and, like, catch Ander, like, catch sight of Ander and just... Well, most of the rest of our pack is much more versed in propriety than I am. I'm not usually the, face of things, so to speak.
I could always take it off you if you don't need it then.
No, it does still come in handy.
Then make up your mind. I'm not the face. Well, do you not want it? And then you're like, oh, but I kind of need it. Make up your mind, cabron.
I'm sorry, I'm making a terrible first impression of things.
Yes, you've said that 5 times now.
Well, lovely to make your acquaintance. And she's just going to kind of like nod her head and give kind of like a stiff-ish bow and just start backing away, like without turning away from him for a couple steps.
you, you'll see this guy kind of like chuckle. Arthur, you're gonna be an asshole. She's doing her best. Yeah, I don't care if she's doing her best. She's still an annoying little shit. Little lady. I hate to be the 3rd individual you're gonna meet that can do awful things too. But that's all of us here. I'm Arthur. That's Ronnie. And he'll gesture over to the other woman who is currently just checking her nails. That's Daphne. And, the other fine gentleman over there is Morgan. Annalise is our
He's got 3 eyes. Go
ductus.
talk to him.
Annalise is our ductus. He'll gesture to Annalise, who is not really paying attention. She's kind of just watching Ida as she speaks at this point in time. And, I think I said my name's Arthur. Yeah, you did, you fucking idiot. Don't make me come over there, Ronnie. You know I'll turn you inside out. Yeah. Anyway. We are your allies, despite what Ronnie here might try to do to you. He will never actually try to kill you, just so you know, in case that was on your mind.
She's gonna nod at that and just kind of like, as the introductions were happening, she's kind of like casually scanning over. Her eyes widened a little bit on noticing Morgan's 3rd eye, but she already had the conversation with Joseph and Melinda earlier, so she's not like as keen to freak out about that immediately. But like as the introductions, she's just kind of going to just give nods in the directions as people are introduced and just, no, you're definitely understood. I didn't think anyone was particularly against us or antagonistic. I definitely...
Oh no, Ronnie's
I was the-
antagonistic little shit. Don't worry about it. Hey, come on, shut the fuck up.
She's gonna just actually laugh, like tension, like releasing tension from herself, laugh at that and just... No, I was in the wrong. I'm very sorry, and it was wonderful to meet you all. I'm going to move somewhere else, I think, before I manage to somehow find another foot to put in my mouth. And I was gonna say,
I can put something else there, pretty lady.
I was gonna say with the positioning, cause Ida, I'm pretty sure you said you wanted to like head towards Lizzie next. With the positioning, I am totally okay with her like taking the couple, doing that like walking backwards and then turning around, and as she turns around, she is just smack into the back of you. That's how we made it into this conversation. That's how we're fucking leaving.
You came in like a wrecking ball.
Destroying all decorum. Alright, Ida. No, Lizzie has bumped into your back at this point.
Oh my god, fuck, Oh, Ida, I'm sorry, I'm having a time of it tonight.
I noticed, which is why I also wanted to get a hold of you. And she'll kind of grab Lizzie's arm. Man, there's not really a spot off to the side.
There is not. You could go behind Arthur.
I don't know why part of me was like, we could go into the lake.
No, thank you. I can't swim.
I mean, technically yes, but
There. Believe it or not, there's actually a lot to this map. If you wanted to go explore the map.
I think, yeah, we'll take Lizzie off past Arthur.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright, Lizzie.
Okay. She just lets herself be led.
Yeah, we'll stop about here. We're not going super far. Far enough for low voices.
Yeah, what's up?
Not anything major, and you're not in trouble by any means, but just, be careful with, who you interact with. I know I saw you talking with Dee, and that seemed to have, put you in quite a tizzy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's going to lean. She's going to like actually like lean in and like grab Ida by the shoulders, like not forcibly, but just like, just that like to lean in, conspiratorial whisper, just like staring deep into your eyes. She held my organs, Ida, with her hand. She put her hand inside me and held my. Sorry, I'm still not quite over it. I'm sorry.
Sugar, that's the problem. You should not be excited about that.
Are you kink shaming her right now? Is Ida May
No.
kink shaming her right now?
A little bit.
Oh my God! Yes.
yes.
See, Sugar,
What?
I'm concerned for your safety, first and foremost, and I've been warned that Dee gets a little extreme, and so I just want you to be careful. I don't think anyone's going to intentionally kill you, but you may step into something you ain't ready for. She may not know you're not ready for it, and I may be picking your organs up out of the dirt. You understand?
I understand. I appreciate you watching out for me. I'm not.
However,
I understand I may get carried away sometimes, but trust me, I've been gifted the same immortality you have. I'm not looking to end it prematurely for any reason.
Good. And Ida May is gonna start fixing your dress top. She's like pulling it up if you don't stop her.
She's not gonna. She's gonna. If you catch her eye, she's gonna look like mildly annoyed by it, but she's not gonna stop you. But she's also like not going to actively help. Like she's dead weighting a little bit,
Ida May is still.
but she lets it happen.
Yeah. Okay. Good. And careful with the subduction group. I know I saw you talking to some of them as well. And they ain't, well, Dee's part of them, so they ain't super dangerous, but I think their proclivities might get a little extreme. And with your fascination with the human form, it worries me just a tad. So just try and keep your wits about you, Sugar.
I understand. Don't worry. I know tonight's a bit of a celebration. I'm letting loose a little bit. Just also not gonna lie, I was kind of about the whole branding thing, and guess I'm just relieved that's all over and may have let go a little bit too hard, but I definitely understand where you're coming from. I'm not gonna go too crazy.
And also remember that you ain't just representing yourself. representing all 4 of us. So, well, perhaps you may be more comfortable with them thinking you're a little loosey-goosey. Just remember that that's not how the rest of us carry ourselves. I don't mean this to be an insult. I like your little, ditziness. It's cute and sweet. Just don't let it get you into trouble, and don't let it get us into trouble, alright?
Oh, don't worry, I understand. And she's gonna like start turning around to like head back over to the group and give like there is a smile and a very distinct glint in her eye of just when no one else is around, I'll do my best to represent the group. When everyone's here at parties like this, you'll just have to make sure you represent yourself more loudly than I represent myself, because I was told we're here to party. And she's gonna start heading back over to the
Ida May
the
just
people
looks
are.
like exhausted and is just like, yeah, she's definitely not been to the parties I've been to because. Oh boy, that's a whole different field.
She hasn't been to any parties.
Aww. But yeah, she'll let her go and then make her own way back.
This is hilarious.
Which
Yeah.
writing all of the conversations in heat of the moment, like back she's probably heading back over into where the like main mass of people is, and probably looking for someone that she can feed on real quick. Just
There are
indulging
party
in the moment.
favors.
Yeah.
I think it's a good spot for us to conclude the meeting scenarios. Unless there's absolutely someone you wanted to talk to, Natalie.
No, I'm good.
Okay. And let me drag this slightly back over here. And moving them up. And basically what this eventually starts devolving into is there's like maybe 3 people here that are not at all interested in doing anything hanky-panky. But actually 4 people. But basically everyone at some point is getting naked, and even some of the still living party favors are used in such fashion. However, the thing that comes first is not a vampire or human. It is the Valkyrie. As you are all gathered up, and everyone, all the Canaanites here, go through and start, bleeding themselves into this bowl, and Iron Skull leads it with the same sort of chanting he has done prior, and this time everyone takes a drink. Now, I'm not going to do all your vernaculums to all these characters individually. I will do them to one other character you find very interesting that you feel your character is going to be very focused on. So, Ander, you having your vernaculum rating to Annalise would not be unwise.
Same thing, to be honest.
I'm not going to require it. The only ones I'm going to require are to the Sire pack. So if we will do this off screen because it's just a lot of dice rolling. And yeah, you all will also get your vernaculum ratings that you have your Sires and the Sire pack at large to you. So they will actually be bound to you now, since you are all true Sabbat. And that is generally where the night will end in terms of things we can show on screen. There'll be lots of fun had out here in the woods with your blood orgy. And you all will get very intimate with just about every pack member here.
They can sure try.
I mean, if you say no, since you're no longer a not true Sabat, you're allowed to say no and just step to the side.
Actually, Andrew would probably step to the side. He's got things to think about, actually. Things
No,
like
Ander, I already
responsibility.
promised you over here. You have to.
You
You know what?
unfortunately have been
I'm-
promised.
Hold on a second. Did I
I think
promise you
that
to
was
two
a
people? Now that I
fascinating-
think about it.
Probably.
You
Wait a minute.
did. You did promise him
shit.
to two people.
That's a
my
fascinating
Okay, I
God.
prospect.
promised
It is
you to one
unfortunate
person.
that
I
was not
talked to
involved.
you. Okay, well, I mean, we can talk about this if you want.
I was not involved in
Hey,
this
what do you
decision-making
mean if you-
process at all. I got shit to do.
Oh my god.
I got like a gun to clean or
Well,
something.
yeah, but yeah, I mean,
A
Natalie's
gun
going
to
over
clean?
Ander.
Yeah, you
Hey,
have a rod to
gonna-
polish,
I
buddy.
need you for a bit.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
Look, I'm just
Andrew.
gonna go off into the bushes near the lake, and I'm just gonna be polishing my gun.
Polishing the barrel of my gun.
Ander, I have braved through crosses to come over and talk to you right now. I need you to come with me.
I don't
Is-
see what any kind of cross has to do with this conversation, but I'm pretty happy where I am. Thank you kindly.
It's for the
Somebody
protection of the
wants to talk
pack.
to you.
What do you mean?
Like, get them coming over here. I ain't moving. I'm fucking lazy right now.
I just point over all the way over to Marianne. It's, are you seriously telling me you don't want some of that right now?
What, to bite her or something, or what?
I think she's probably gonna be biting you, but
Ugh.
I don't
Oh,
know.
thanks.
she locks eyes with you, Ander, and let's see.
I mean,
Ander,
to be
you're-
fair, I'm no longer going. I am not going down the road that she talked to me about earlier. So it's not like I really owe her anything because she's not going to do anything for me now. But still,
You know, that's fair. That's fair.
God, yeah, for some of you, this was fucking the RPG scene of just like, which group do you want to join? And every single group, you're like, oh, this one's really cool. Oh, this one's even cooler. And then you finally pick the third one, and the other two are like, when is she coming back? Like, she was
Yeah,
so
exactly.
excited.
Oh, this one gave me a gun.
There you go, Ander. That is 3, 3, 3, 3. What?
Holy fuck!
Holy
12,
fucking shit. What
4.
the fuck?
What?
Sorry, 12, 13 successes on a
What?
seductive wink at you from across the way. It's like a
Holy
wink, and then
fucking
she just
shit.
licks her lips in a circle, and
Does the
and-
most unwomanly thing ever with her mouth that Twitch TOS would catch fire if we even began to describe.
yeah, basically, like it's so directed at you and so provocative that you know it's at you from across the way.
Ida May gets a little
Ander.
uncomfortable from it.
look, I don't.
Ida
to be
May
honest, I
doesn't
didn't
even
expect
see
some
it,
of
and
this.
she's uncomfortable from it.
Exactly, that's what I mean.
Ida May is
If
utterly
you-
aware. She just has her decency sensation just tingle in the back of her head.
This is your stand up, Ander. I didn't think it was gonna have to come to this, but if you go and have sex with that very attractive woman, I will owe you. I didn't think it was gonna come to this, but
And look, I was told to stay the fuck away from that one. That one is trouble. Ronnie told me so.
who told you that?
Ronnie! He's a
Oh my
trustworthy
God.
type.
I haven't met Ronnie. I just look over at Ronnie. What's up? Give him a wave.
Ronnie will kind of like look at you and go,
Yeah, he's a guy you definitely want to be listening to. Now, let's go.
All right, he looks all smart and shit.
Are you saying I don't look smart?
both you don't want me to answer that question because what's going to come out of my mouth is going to get you slapping me before I even finish.
Mm-hmm.
Do I look stupid
Right. So
to
I
you?
also look smart, so you should listen to me because I'm smart and your friend.
That is not the direction that I was proposing to take that, but all right.
I know,
yeah, sure.
and I guided you that way because
Oh
I'm
my
smart,
God.
and I knew you didn't want to take it another way.
All right, look. If I do this, I am owed. We clear on this?
Yeah, if you go have some fun with an incredibly attractive woman, I will owe you one.
Look, I absolutely agree. She is goddamn dead gorgeous, and she's doing things to my brain that I can't even properly talk good with.
Tell you what, just for you and for no other reason, I'll go with you. Come on.
I was about to say, if this conversation is happening as Lizzie walks back up, she will absolutely walk up to like the other side of Ander, and just like lean in on the other side and just. I mean, come on, it's not like you haven't not enjoyed the other times that we've hung out. And besides, if you decide you don't want it anymore, you can just stop. Come on, how often are you gonna get the chance to participate in something like this with this many? And she's gonna kind of just sweep her gaze across the group of people, just amazing creatures.
Anders just gonna take a whole ass moment to be like, look, I ain't felt much need for such activities since this whole thing and all with the dying and not dying stuff, but
Tell you
if
what.
I am owed and you fucking promised to keep this, then I will go over and I will at least be next to her. I will stand or some shit. I don't fucking know.
You know, I think all I really promised, and even then I don't know if promise is the right word, was an introduction. So, look, you do this, and then I'll find. I was talking to these people about these like flesh crafters, and they can you know, give you a little upgrade.
No. Howard's taking care of that. I'm supposed to get like some animal inside of my bones or something like that.
Huh? You know what? If it helps you out down there, then great.
All right, Ander. As soon as you agree, you are suddenly compelled to approach the sword.
Oh shit!
Like
Right,
your sudden focus and desire is to approach the sword.
Match my attire real quick. Why don't you?
Hi, yes. Presents for Fox. Literally. It's called Summon. Alright. Dear Lizzie. Or I guess no, we can end there. That's a good spot. That is pretty. I do like that. Sorry, your wanted poster. That is very cute. All right, so that's where we're gonna end tonight, chat, because everything that happens from this point onward is gonna involve
tedious dice rolling.
Yeah, to see how long Ander lasts. Viniculum. Ander by morning is just a desiccated corpse of a man.
See, I told you,
Like a
have a great
mummy.
time.
He's gone into torpor.
But that is where we're going to end for night, chats. Thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah. Good night.
Hey, Chad.
Bye.
Night.
Be good, hydrate, and do your workouts.